Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's Larry Ward, aka Battle, here with a review of some tackle stuff that I got on a yesterday. These thrill floats here. These are slip bobbers. I got 4 packs of these, and then the pack of 3 regular bobbers that you can use as slip bobbers as well. Picked them up yesterday at Cabela's. They were 88 cents a piece. So I got me like 23 floats for $9, which I thought was pretty good for the fishing that we're fixing to start doing. I don't bass fish as much as I used to. Kind of getting away from it because the lake, it's a love-hate relationship. Sometimes they bite, sometimes they don't. So I'm getting away from it. Going back to the basics of fishing, bluegill, crappie, stuff like that. Now here in the middle, all this mud bug by, let's see if it'll focus, Northland. These little things here. It's got 2 jig heads in them. Some of them's got 3. Got a little insect larva and stuff in them. They're called lava grub. Yeah, there you go. I picked these up yesterday as well. I got those at Sportsman Warehouse. First time I've ever been. They had all this stuff in a bin for 99 cents, so I grabbed basically what I could. I went through there and grabbed what I wanted. Let me rephrase that. But some of them's got little ice fishing jigs in here. But they all got like a little plastic larva shape, little bug and stuff in there. With jig heads. Some's got 3 jig heads, some's got 2. It just all depends. Some actually have pre-rigged jigged in there. It's already rigged up on the jig head. As you can tell, there's 3 jigs, one here, the blue one and the red one. 2 different kind of bug larvae in here. I really like this. I wish I could have found more just like this, but they didn't have no more except for the second pack here, and it just had 1 piece in it. Ain't no big deal. Excuse me. It's no big deal. Let me get this camera to refocus because I'm doing this on my Samsung S7. Anyway, pick those up. There's 99 cents. I'm going to use them a lot for bluegill and stuff, and for crappie and perch, because that's what they're made for, is bluegill, perch, and crappie, but bass will bite too. Now I picked up these Angler's World of Jigs. These jig heads here are made in the USA. It's a 25 pack of 1/32 ounce jig heads. There's a bunch of different colors in here. The only thing I would have done different is I'd have put another blue jig head or so in here, because that's only one. But I can always buy jig heads and paint them myself, but it wasn't bad. Paid $4 for these at Sportsman Warehouse, and there's 25 of them. It's the last pack they had. These 4 jig heads here, I was hoping to find more of these in the clearance. The clearance box they had. This was the only pack left, so I snatched it up. It's got a 1/32 ounce all the way up to, I believe, so 1/32 ounce, and I believe these here are 1/8. I'm not quite sure. It's too early in the morning for me. I just woke up 10 minutes ago. but they don't say what size they are, so I just grabbed them anyway. And then these here were in the same bin, and I picked these up. Little plastic crayfish that comes with a 1/32 ounce jig head. And what's cool about these is if you live anywhere where there's crawfish, you know every fish will eat them. So anything from bluegill, shellcracker, bass, catfish, basically anything will eat them. So I picked these up. Don't know if I'm going to use these or not. Kind of scared too. But I'll definitely give these a shot. And I got one that come with a different color jig head. This one has a black jig head in it right here. This one's got an orange one. That's got a little bit brighter orange. That's another bright orange one. It's orange and chartreuse and green. But I picked all that up for $1 a piece at Sportsman Warehouse, which was pretty cool. Now, these packs of hooks here, these are size 6s, and they're the Eagle Claw rotating hooks. I use these and the size 4 a lot for all my fishing, really. For catfish, bluegill, crappie. They're really good hooks. Now, I was at Walmart. Everybody knows you go to Walmart, you got that Yum box sitting on the bottom shelf. I seen these chartreuse jigs. It's got like a little paddle tail on them, and they were $1 something a piece. And as you can tell, there's not really many smart people that work at Walmart in the fishing department, because this is the minnow. Let me let this focus. Not a crawdad, and this is how it came, but that's the minnow, not a crawdad. I also picked up this pack of jigs at Walmart. It says a grub. I was wanting to know the name of these so I can actually order these online. I've got a pack, bought 2 packs of these a year ago. Those in a different color. They were the yellow on bottom with the chartreuse green on top, and I have like 4 of them left. So Walmart only had a pack of these orange and yellow ones, so I picked these up. There's also in the $1 Yum box. Now, what was very interesting to me is, I'll get down here real close so y'all can see them. These Barbie Garland jigs for crappie. These are chartreuse red glitter ones. These are at Walmart, and the first time I seen them, they had like 30 packs of them. Second time I seen them, which was the following day, they had 8 packs left. And I bought 4 packs of the Barbie Garland chartreuse red glitter jigs for crappie. Never used that color pattern before, but I'll be fishing a lot of new water, so that's why I went ahead and picked them up. But I bought all my fishing lures and my floats and stuff and hooks yesterday on an outing, and I'm sorry the footage sucks. I'm outside trying to record this so y'all can have some better lighting, and there you go, and it just sucks. But here's my floats, my jig heads with the little mud bug insect larva, my impulse, crawfish jig packs, and jig heads, Barbie Garland jigs, 2 packs of Yums, 2 packs of laser sharp rotating hooks, size 4 and size 8, or size 4 and size 6. Now, there's something else I got yesterday. This here is tackle box. Let me close this up. It's the T4 multi-loader. It includes 4 boxes right here. Let me get this. You get 2 of the 4006 boxes, 2 of the 3003 boxes, and 1 of the 1002 boxes. I picked this up yesterday at Sportsman Warehouse. The original price for this is $39.99. They had it on clearance for $29.97. Now, while they had it for almost a $10 discount, I have still yet to find there's no issues with this tackle box. The only thing that I could see why they would mark it down is it's got a little bit of white scuff right here. I mean, just a little bitty white scuff right here, and that's it. And they marked it down $10. But anyway, I bought it. I'm gonna use this tackle box. The tackle bag I have needs replacing. A few of the straps are breaking on it, but I bought this. I'll show you a little inside look. These here, I didn't know what these were, but these are to replace, and we'll get back to that in just a second. It's got 2 tackle boxes. This goes back here. I haven't put all the dividers in because I don't know what I'm putting in here yet. I gotta go through my other tackle box and get stuff out. But this right here, you can put all kinds of stuff. I'm planning on just throwing my Barbie Garland jigs in here. They'll sit real nice and flush and level. Right down here in the front, you got these 2 latches. Okay, you got 2 of these tackle boxes that I put the dividers in, and they just slide in there. And then you have this small one that I'm going to use for sinkers, which I thought was pretty neat. But there's little black pegs. You place them here in these holes. There's 2 on each side. And what's so neat about that is you can actually put your spool of thread, your fishing line in here, run it through here, and then you can put your fishing line on your rods and reels that way, and you ain't got to worry about your spool running away from you and all that good stuff. But I picked that up yesterday at Sportsman Warehouse for $29.97. Was $39.99. But it's a nice little tackle box. It's actually being converted into my pan fishing tackle box, mostly for crappie. But yeah, buddy, it's gonna be nice. Couldn't decide on whether I wanted that one or if I wanted a taller one, and I figured I'd go with a shorter one. Made more sense to me at the time. We'll see how it works. But yeah, everything I got here was on clearance. So I mean, it wasn't bad. It wasn't a bad haul. I usually try to stay on budget, because if not, then yeah, it wouldn't be a good day for the bank. But anyway, guys, thanks for joining me this morning. I still haven't woke up fully yet, but if you have any questions or comments on any of this stuff, leave them down in the description. Leave a like if you want to. Subscribe if you would like to. I'm not pressuring y'all to do that. This is America. You make your own choices. But be safe out there this year on the water and have fun. And I'm giving a shout out to Jurassic Sushi, Yuski, my brother Rebel Duke, and to a guy in Alabama. His name is Richard Jean, the Fishing Machine. Y'all are some great people. Keep up the good work, and we'll see you on the water.